Welcome to my final TMNT review. On the 35th anniversary of the series, let's open up Turtles Forever. We open on New York City, where the Purple Dragons gang has captured the Turtles, much to the delight of the leader, Han. Before I get into it, I do like how each version approaches Han. 2003 version has a big brute, and the 2012 version has this 70s exploitation vibe to it. Anyway, it's been a celebration of the entire franchise to this point, being the last production of the series when it sold to Nickelodeon. Splinter is watching one of his soaps before a special news report comes on. The plot convenes news of the Turtles' capture in 1997 Turtles. There's some 3 Turtles called in action. Before I get into it too much, yes, they're voiced by 4 kids voice actors, since the company couldn't clear red tape with the original cast. OG Leo is voiced by Dan Green, aka Yuri Moto. OG Mikey is voiced by Johnny Castro. OG Johnny is voiced by Tony Salerno, which was done quite a lot of dubbing work. And my favorite, Raph, is voiced by British character actor Sebastian Arcelus. Elsewhere, the Ultron Shredder, Shirel, and his lieutenants Dr. Karai also run afoul of the OG Shredder, voiced by Lo Williams, and Krang, voiced by Bradford Cameron. There was no time upgrading the Technodrome, basically turning into Death Star, and more recently Starkiller Base. Han is also doused with mutagen, turns into the Turtle. As I said before, this stuff does whatever the writers needed to, much like the comics inspired this picture. Likewise, they did a good job of showing the contrast between the two teams. If the 87 crew is like the Adam West Batman, the 2003 one is like Batman the Animated Series in terms of tone. 2003 Mikey seems to relate to them the most, and the contrast will continue as the movie goes on. Also, I'll just point this out, but I totally agree that Shell is the secret way to get crap past the radar. In many ways, this movie is kind of like the Spider-Verse of its time, encapsulating everything from both previous animated series and countless others, which also key to the plot. Essentially, Shirel doesn't just want to rid himself of both these teams, he wants to link all Turtles in the multiverse by fighting the Prime Turtles. Heck, both movies even have a key plot point around doing this with interdimensional travel. Also in the fray of Bebop, which is Bradford Cameron, and Rocksteady, which was Johnny Castro in this movie. The animation is quite good for the time, balances styles both series quite nicely, and more on that later. One side note, the OG Splinter is voiced by David Wills, is confused but otherwise glad to see the Turtles and the feelings mutual. As for the parody aspect of this movie, it's hard to get too mad about that when you consider the creation of the original comic, which I'll address when the time comes. For now, seeing 1987 time is just gleefully absurd. Let's get a brief appearance from the OG April, with the future anime voice actor Stepback K. Interesting. This movie has both the original Ash Ketchum and the future voice of Mal and Alexa voicing different versions of April. What are the odds? Back in the 2003 dimension, their lair has been destroyed and their Splinter has been captured as a bargaining ship. The Turtles are geared up to confront Shirel before he destroys New York. I also just love this bit of the OG Shredder and cracking popcorn as they watch. It's just great. Blasting their way through the Turtle Van and Blimp, it turns out Shirel needs him with true plan finding Turtles Prime, the Fiend. He's after the secret behind who they shipping for free and exclusive premium content. Actually, using the DNA to search all the canon universe of the time, such as live action movies, Shirel finds the prime universe of the original Mirage Comics Turtles. Here is my favorite sequence in the movie, but after all the heat 1997 Turtles got, they all get dismissed as sellers by Mirage Raphael. A nice nod to how many fans of the comic were less than pleased with the 1997 show as much as it became popular, but they have a public exception of characters for, well, ever. I also don't mind the parody aspect when the original comic was meant as one the superhero tropes at the time, and Miller's run of Daredevil in particular. As Shirel tries to destroy the Mirage Turtles, he's told he'll end his existence as well, his response being, then so be it. Much like Super Shredder, cursed by his own hubris. Yet, its 1987 villains ultimately help save the day, basically invoking only one allowed to defeat you on the 87 Turtles. We then close each generation of Turtles returning their dimensions, the Mirage shows leaping off into the night, and the camera pulling out to reveal each one later putting a final touch on the first issue of the comic.